Hi everyone, I'm Lisa Branch. I am the current VP of PR with Fluor Communicators. And when I was Vice President of Education, I learned all about Easy Speak, and I am thrilled to be able to share that with you today to make Easy Speak easy for you. So in today's tutorial, we are going to be covering logging in, finding your meeting details, RSVPing, signing up for roles, requesting a speech, and finding the agenda. Basically, what I want you to know is that Easy Speak is our online scheduler. We use it to connect with our members and create really effective and fun meetings. And we do that through Easy Speak, where you can let members know whether you can come to a meeting or not. You can sign up for meeting roles, you can request speeches. All of that happens with Easy Speak. So let's begin. The first thing that you'll want to do is log in. So the website is easyspeak.org. And then once you're there, you will put in your username and password. You should have received an email from either the VP of Membership or the VP of Education with these details. If you have your username but can't remember your password, there's a forgot my password link right there. You can click on that. If you don't have your username yet, please reach out to our VP of Membership and we will get that to you right away. Okay, once you have logged in, this is the main home screen that you will see. You know you're in the right place because you should see your name and Fluor Communicators. If you'd like to upload your picture, we encourage all of our members to do so. And you can click on the profile link at the top right and upload a picture of you, a thumbnail picture. Now, the next thing that you want to do is you want to actually find out the meeting details, and you can do so in a couple of places. This is the beauty about Easy Speak, is that there's not just one place to find the information. There's usually some redundancy built in, and you can find it in multiple areas. So at the bottom left, you can find where it says next meeting, and on the bottom right, you'll see all the future meetings, and you can click on either one of those links. And when you do, that will take you to this main meeting page. Really, this is a place where you'll find information about the meeting. For example, you can see what the meeting theme is, you can look at the attendance, and you can also sign up for roles. Okay, let's dig a little deeper into this and jump into how do you let people know that you're coming or RSVPing, and how do you sign up for a role? So the first thing you want to do is get into one of the meetings, and you'll notice at the top of the screen, there's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. This you can click on to let us know if you're coming to the meeting or not. You'll also be able to find it when you find your name on the list. Your name is always on top, and there'll be a yes, no, or undecided, or you're not sure. Letting us know that you're coming to the meeting helps us to prepare better. It also gives us the opportunity to invite you to take on a role if you haven't already accepted one. I kind of go through my calendar month by month and think, okay, do I have anything that is conflicting? My commitment is to attend every meeting. And so I can even go in and just say, yes, 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 I'm coming to all the meetings this month. And I can sign up for roles after if I'd like to, okay? Speaking of which, in this particular meeting, there's a couple roles available that I can click on that green thumbs up yes to say that I'm going to take that role. When you take a role at a meeting, it automatically says that you're coming to the meeting. Okay, and the way that you can tell is if you look here at Monica, she has a green check mark and it says attending. So she has already indicated that she will be at the meeting. In order to sign up for roles, right, this one just gives you this particular meeting. You can go up to the top right, and there's a next button, which will take you to the next meeting, or you can also use this link right here, sign up for meetings, and this will give you a grid view of the next 4 meetings coming up. Again, at the top, you can indicate whether you're coming, the yes or no buttons. You can also grab a role right then and there, and that will also indicate that you're coming to the meeting. Now you'll notice here, here's one that I have, and it has a question mark beside my name with a thumbs up and a thumbs down. Basically, I have been assigned a role for that day, and I haven't yet indicated whether or not I'm coming or whether or not I have accepted or declined this role. So if we look at it, if you have been assigned a meeting role and you're not quite sure what the role entails, in this case, if I look over, it's for grammarian. You'll notice that there are quite a few of the meeting roles that are highlighted in blue. This means that it's a clickable link that will take you to the EasySpeak knowledge base. And that gives you a bit more information. So if we click on the word grammarian, it takes us to this knowledge base, which explains what the role of the grammarian is, lets you know what you need to do before the meeting, during the meeting, how to give your report. This is a really great place to find that information. So as Helen explained in her explaining the meeting roles, you can find all of this information at toastmasters.org. You can also find it on EasySpeak as well. Now, this is an example of an email that maybe you have received, and what it is it's the VP of Education or the chairperson has assigned you a role and has let you know through the email system. So one thing that you can take a look at is the date, and then you can see what role you've been assigned. If you're not sure, for this example, the Table Topics Master, if you're not sure what that entails, you can go ahead and click on the link, and that will take you back to that knowledge base and give you some more details. And then at the bottom of the email, this is really great. You can just click on the link and let us know whether you will be accepting or declining this particular role. If you have set up EasySpeak to remember you, it'll automatically log you in. So when you click on this link, it just logs you into the website and indicates that you've accepted the role, and the system does everything for you. Okay, next up is requesting a speech. So with this built-in redundancy, there's a couple places where you can find to request a speech. On the left-hand side, under My Participation, there is a request a speech link. And on the right-hand side, when it says sign up for roles in that meeting, there's also a button there that you can press. And when you do either of those, a little pop-up screen shows up. And the first thing that you need to do is pick a title for your speech. The example that I'm going to walk us through is for our icebreaker. So maybe you say all about me, and don't worry, you're not locked into this title. You can go back and change it at any point. Once you've picked your title, then you click on the next tab to tell the system what pathway and what project that you're working on. So this is what mine looks like. You'll see here that I actually have 3 pathways that I have already there. I finished 2 of them, and so my current one is presentation mastery. If yours isn't showing up, and it won't the first time that you request a speech for your icebreaker, what you'll want to do is click on Start a New Workbook. And Ruby has already taken us through how to navigate pathways, how to do the self-assessment, how to pick your pathway. So once you've chosen your pathway in the Toastmasters.org website, then you come here and you tell EasySpeak what pathway that you've chosen. So I've just picked persuasive influence for our example. And then I say, I'm going to do my icebreaker, and I click on the little button there. And then I'm going to pick the dates that I am available and see if that matches for when there's openings in meetings. So when I click on that, this is what you'll see. The first thing that you'll want to note that you'll notice is sometimes the meetings are already full. And so it will say, and that just indicates that there aren't any speaking openings for that particular meeting. So you'll want to find one that, so this particular meeting has 2 speakers available. It's not full, so I could put in a request to speak at that meeting. Once you've picked your dates, you just say first, second, and third, and the VP of Education will do their best to give you your first choice if it's available. Otherwise, you're looking at your second or third choice. When you're happy with the information that you have put in, then you can go to the top and click Save, and this automatically sends an email through the system to the VP of Education, letting them know that you have requested a speech, and they're very quick in responding and letting you know when they have slotted you in. And then all you have to do is come back to Easy Speak to confirm that you're happy with your date. Okay, here's an example of when I go to the meeting. There I am, there's my icebreaker speech. And you'll notice that I have a thumbs up or a thumbs down, so I can indicate whether that date works for me. I can accept it and move forward. All right, our final topic for today is finding the agenda so that you can print it out and be ready for the meeting, whatever role that you have. Going back to Easy Speak, and when you're in the meeting, I just want to explain that this is a place for us to confirm attendance, sign up for roles. This is not the agenda, okay? This is like the sign-up sheet. This gives us some information, but isn't actually the agenda. You will sign up for roles here. You will, see what's coming up. The actual agenda is in the top right-hand corner with the print icon. So you want to click on that, and that will take you to the actual agenda that you can print out or have on your screen here. A few things that I just wanted to point out why it's important to find the actual agenda is, for example, the chairperson, when someone signs up, they just think, okay, I'm chairing, I'm starting the meeting, but here there's some more details. So you need to welcome people, you need to do a health and safety topic. There's also, in this particular agenda, there's a roundtable introduction that isn't mentioned when you sign up for the role. So the agenda gives you the details that you would need, as well as any timing that you might need to be aware of. Again, for this particular agenda, we increased the table topics time to 15 minutes because we didn't have 2 speakers. And so it's really important to take a look at the agenda just to know what's going on, especially if you're the timer. You cannot do the timer role without having the agenda in front of you. Okay, so that's the beauty of finding the agenda. I hope all of that just gives you an understanding to log into Easy Speak, to use it to sign up for roles, let us know you're coming to the meeting, request your speech. It's a great tool that our club uses to stay organized, to track progress, to really build great meetings, to pre-print an agenda. It's amazing, and I hope that you enjoy looking at it. Go ahead and click links and click buttons. You can't break anything. Have some fun exploring what it can do for you and for our club. And I look forward to hearing from you, that you're coming to meetings, that you're signing up for roles, that you are requesting your speeches and growing in your Toastmasters journey.